Hey guys, so I feel like there's something we have to talk about. I'm pretty sure most of you already know, but if you don't, then I'm gonna be giving a pretty run through about this today. And it's about the war in Ukraine and Russia, and I'm pretty sure that we've all heard about it from somewhere. And I just want to help anyone who doesn't know exactly what's happening, or why it's happening, or just any of really the background stuff. So, a little background information. In I think it was like 2014 maybe, there was a thing called the NATO alliance, and it was the US with some of the Western European countries, those little small countries, and we basically said we're gonna protect them in case anything happens. So we currently have a lot of troops over there, just kind of on those borders of those little countries, and so Russia took over Kato in Ukraine, and that was a while ago too. And there was a bunch of kind of little wars between them. So they had made some peace treaties to kind of amend that. And so recently, Putin, he kind of went against those treaties and stopped them. We don't exactly know why, but there's a few reasons I'll get into. And basically declared war on Ukraine, and they started bombing a bunch of places, mainly like radio stations, so that you didn't have really contact with anything, a bunch of apartment buildings, just a lot of things that are useful and could really knock out some important things. So if you are in Ukraine, then your only options are either to go across to another country and go across the border and just hope that you don't get bombed on the way, or to just hide in the subways, or to just stay in your house and hope it doesn't get bombed. And these are just terrible conditions, and it's a terrible time. And we've been fighting back for anyone who's coming into Russia, and we've supplied Ukraine with some bombs, and we haven't we have some people who are living in Ukraine from the US. We haven't taken them back just because they understood what's going on and they don't want to come back either, but we've been keeping our troops there and doing some stuff to help Ukraine out. And we've also been doing this thing where we don't send Russians, like nobility, kind of, not nobility, but like people who are kind of higher up with more money and up in society. We just haven't been sending them like special technology or stuff like that. So that's in hopes of having them be like, I cannot live like this anymore, to Putin, and be like, hey, I can't live like this. Like, I need this, whatever it is, back. Stop this war. And that's our hopes with doing that. I forget the actual name of it, but we were talking about it. So the reason why, we aren't completely sure, but the most likely reason is because Ukraine, used to be part of Russia, and it has some very valuable resources there. There's a lot of gas pipelines and some rich minerals, and a lot of it's really good land, and that means that if Russia got it, then they would get a lot of economic boost, and they have a giant country already, but it would also make it bigger and kind of give them like a little gateway to those other tiny, just little countries just in Western Europe that they could also potentially take over. And Ukraine just kind of that little thing that's kind of, not little, it's a pretty big thing that's just in their way. And so there's a battle going on currently, but I've been praying for the troops. I just hope that everything goes well there, and we can get the Russian troops out, and they can make another treaty that hopefully Putin won't ignore again. So yeah, that's really all that most of us know. If you want to see like other things, then you can like look up it on the news. There's like tons of it, but we're praying for the troops in Ukraine right now, and it's just a big problem going on, and so let's just hope that everything goes okay. Bye, guys.